It's time. What is up, YouTube? Ace Trainer Luke here, and today, the day has finally arrived. Radical Red, Attempt 1, Hardcore Nuzlocke, Elite 4 time. We've planned it, we know what we're doing. It's a little bit sketchy, we're gonna do our best. But this was about a week's worth of planning, so I'm happy that we finally get to put it into action. It's my second ever Elite 4, and we'll give it a shot. I am pretty nervous. This NPC tells us that when we encounter the first member of the Elite 4, Lorelei, it will be against the Snow team. Every trainer in the Elite 4, including the champion, has multiple teams that they can choose from. Lorelei is the only doubles battle. The rest are singles, and this NPC gives you a little bit of a head start, so you don't have to prep for multiple teams on every trainer. You can reliably talk to this person, and they will tell you they either saw Abomasnow or Kyogre, and that will indicate to you rain or snow. Not hail, snow in this game. So once we knew it wasn't the rain team, I kind of discarded that from my thought process. But I think the snow team's probably easier, so we get a little bit lucky, I think, with the better draw. It's still going to be a little bit of a tough fight. The snow team is as follows: Alolan Ninetales instead of the snow, Slush Rush Choice Specs Glaceon, which hits extremely hard, Rotom Wash, it's not a ice type Pokemon, but it's on the team, Calyrex Ice with Assault Vest, that thing is incredibly tanky, Mega Abomasnow with Slush Rush and Snow Warning before it Mega Evolves to reset the snow, and Baxcalibur. A Gen 9 Pokemon in this game is pretty cool. That's only one of the trainers. There's 5 trainers that we're gonna have to fight. We have to prep 6 Pokemon that will be able to take on all those trainers, including multiple teams that they can draw from. Right now, I have a Crustle in party. It's not coming. I just needed a Pokemon in party as a placeholder so that we can do the team reveal. So, let's head on over to our PC and see which Pokemon we're gonna be taking. Alright, the first Pokemon we picked up pretty late, but it should be no surprise that it's coming to this Elite 4. Its stats are just too good, its typing is too good, it's just a good Pokemon all around, and it makes the team. It's funny because it wasn't on our team for any trainers before the Elite 4 because we caught it so late, but it's definitely coming to the biggest showdown of them all, and it is going to be Fluttermane. To the moon, we've nicknamed this baby, or Bambi, aka Baby Xerneas, that's what I call him. We'll withdraw him out. I've already got his sets all inputted for what we'll be fighting. Let's put Crustle back now that we have something in party. And let's see. The next reveal after Fluttermane is Infernape. The original starter making an Elite 4 appearance for the content. I love it. We are putting this in party. No way this could have come if it was the rain team, by the way. But we're not just, it's not just here for Lorelei. It's gonna put in work. I'm really excited about it. Hasn't been that good, but if you come to the Elite 4, that's great. Next Pokemon. Weezing. Fairy types are very important in the Elite 4. Usually you can get away with just one of them. We are bringing 2. Weezing and Fluttermane serve very different purposes in this Elite 4, but as fairy types, they are both valuable. We'll get into what Fluttermane does and what Weezing does differently as the fights roll out, but let's put this one in the party. Yes. Oops, spoiled it, but everyone knew this was coming. I kind of clicked over too fast. This was the Pokemon I was saying all along. As soon as we picked it up, it was always going to come. It was the only Pokemon, as I was going through Victory Road and the 8th gym, that I was sure would probably come to the Elite 4. I said there was like a 99% chance. No exception. Urshifu Rapid Strike can do so many different things. Great stats, great ability, although the ability doesn't really come into play. Put him in. Coda. All right, 2 left. Who's next? Salamence. We delayed the game corner the entire run. We knew there was an encounter there. We didn't know what we wanted. I never needed it. I kept delaying until a time when I finally needed it. So right before the Elite Four, we hit up the game corner, we chose Bagon, and Salamence is coming to the party. EK Redemption, baby, let's go. EK being a reference to my only other Elite Four that I've ever had on this channel, which was the failed Emerald Kaizo Elite Four. It's worth noting that we fished for Aroma on Route 23 and we got Tornadus, which is junk. But if we had got one of the Lati twins, one of the two dragons, we could have maybe passed on Salamence. But Salamence is fine from game point. I don't think there was anything else I would have taken, so put it in the box. And the last Pokemon. We chose some pretty good Pokemon. And Fernape's kind of a niche pick, I'll give you that. But everything else, you know, not too surprising. Weezing also kind of a little interesting, but fairy types are usually pretty good, so not too surprising. This last one is a stunner. A stunner. I don't know enough about Radical Red Attempt to know if this Pokemon's ever come before, but I think this might be its first ever Elite Four appearance in any game. Nobody, even people who've been following the run, is going to guess this, but we're bringing the Camel. The Camel is coming. Insane. I would explain what the Camel's going to do, but why would I do that when you guys can just find out? As we have withdrew them, this is the order for Lorelei. This is the team that we are going to be entering this. Oh my gosh. Once you go in, there's no turning back. We're totally ready. We're totally ready. Wow. This is crazy. This is crazy. Are we ready? Are we really ready? I think we're ready. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else left to do. This is a week's worth of prep. And I think the win probability is honestly somewhere around a coin flip, but I think this is the best I got. I think the thing I'm the most nervous about is just like, sounds kind of silly to say, but honestly, like getting embarrassed. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. This game's been pretty hard. This team seems kind of whack, but I think I've double checked it and it's what I've been doing all run. But it just feels bad if like we just go and wipe on Lorelei or something, but any advice? You know what though? Doesn't help at all because I'd rather have predictable AI. I mean, I'm not that scared about locking myself in because like I'm not changing anything after a week of prep. It's just I guess we just gotta do it. And you know what? If you never push yourself, you never learn. Let's go. And now it's too late. Now I'm locked in. Door even... Oh. I think the down key was jammed. Alright. There's no nerves now because now I'm just freaking locked in. Nothing left to do. All right, no more stalling. Nothing left to do. We gotta focus up. We know this line. We just gotta execute. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. It's actually Frostbite in this game, but okay. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha ha ha. Are you ready? I think so. I think so. Okay, so this is a double battle, which means it's much more fast-paced than all the other single battles that are going to follow, which means we're either going to win quickly or we're going to lose quickly. Ninetales Snow Warning goes off. We knew that was going to happen. My booster energy should activate now when we get a speed boost. Okay, let's unpack everything that's going on here. Ninetales Snow Warning went off, which enables the Glaceon, which has a changed ability in this game, Slush Rush, to outspeed everything on the field normally. However, Fluttermane has an ability called Photosynthesis that when it's in the sunlight or when its item is Booster Energy and Booster Energy activates and it consumes it, that gives it an increased, a one-stage increased stat in whichever its highest stat is. In this case, we went a plus speed nature Fluttermane to give us a speed boost when booster energy activates. This was a big decision because Flutter Mane's damage output is nothing to wag a finger at, and we could have gone plus special attack nature so that we get a special attack boost when booster energy activates, allowing Flutter Mane to do some serious damage. But for this fight specifically, we need to be plus speed because we just talked about that Glaceon outspeeds everything. It's not true because Glaceon does not outspeed Flutter Mane at +1 even in the snow. Now, Flutter Mane and Glaceon don't really care about each other. They both have pretty good SPDF and they basically chip away each other, but neither of them can OHKO each other. The dynamic is very different with Glaceon and Infernape. They both can OHKO each other, Infernape with Fire Punch and Glaceon with Choice Specs Earth Power. So what we need is we need Flutter Mane to support Infernape in a way that mitigates all the field conditions we just talked about, mainly being the snow, the increased speed, the defense boost that Lorelai's Pokemon receive from the snow right now because they're both ice type. We need something that Flutter Mane can do something about all those things. And there is thankfully a way, which is Sunny Day. The caveat here is Sunny Day needs to move first, which is why we needed to be booster speed. With Sunny Day, what this allows, it allows Infernape to outspeed Glaceon, get the jump on it, and OHKO it with a Life Orb Iron Fist boosted Fire Punch. Now, what we haven't talked about while this is happening is the Ninetales. Our strategy here is to ignore the Ninetales because it's really not that threatening. And I think it really likes to click Aurora Veil when the snow is up. So what we should see here is a failed Aurora Veil, and we've just gained a Pokemon essentially for free. Exactly. I don't know if that's guaranteed, but it might be like 99% or something for the Ninetales to go for Aurora Veil. Baxcalibur comes in now. So we had a plan for everything coming in here. My plan is contingent on one thing, however. My plan is on, I think when the AI has Protect, and it knows that the Pokemon that you have out can kill it, it almost always wants to click Protect. We need to take some gambles in this Elite Four to have a chance, so we're going to bank on that happening. And what we're going to do instead is we are going to cripple this Ninetales with this combination. Yep, Baxcalibur protects. We thought that would happen. We're going to taunt, and we are going to Encore. So now Ninetales is basically assuredly going to switch out, because if it doesn't, it's just going to struggle. Now, I did as much research on the Radical Red AI as I could, and it's inconclusive, but I think the switch out is going to be into Abomasnow because it really wants to get the snow back up. That's the whole thing. Lorelai's gimmick is on weather. It really wants the snow back up. So what we need to do is we need to do the same thing that we did turn 1, which is eliminate the snow, because if the snow's up, Baxcalibur actually lives. And we need a close combat this slot. Show me Abomasnow. Perfect. Now, Baxcalibur's Thermal Exchange does not Slush Rush, so Flutter Mane still outspeeds everything here. We eliminate that snow, and we will OHKO Baxcalibur. Yep, we couldn't afford a Drain Punch or Fire Punch or anything there. That's why we tech Close Combat, because we really need to hit it as hard as possible to get the KO, because Baxcalibur is just a little bit bulkier than everything else. I think this is going to be Ninetales again, because we just talked about it really wants the snow up. Yep. So the same thing we've been doing, y'all. The same thing we've been doing. Sunny Day, Fire Punch. This is Slush Rush Mega Abomasnow, so again, its speed is double. I mean, literally the exact same thing. But Flutter Mane still has its speed boost from photosynthesis. That never went away. So we're eliminating the sun. We're Fire Punching. This is quad effective. This eliminates Abomasnow. It's not even close. And we should see another failed Aurora Veil here. Yep, perfect. Perfect. I actually thought Aurora Veil went first, but like, it's all good. Now in the sun, we can kill Baxcalibur here. Or not Baxcalibur. Calyrex. We can't do as much damage as we would normally want to because this thing is Assault Vest. But this double up still KOs because even with Assault Vest, this damage output is just too much for a Calyrex. I expect Snowscape from the Ninetales here. This is going to kill. This is in the sun. Iron Fist, Life Orb boosted. No shot. You live that after the Shadow Ball chip. Perfect. Okay. I think it's just Rotom left. And Rotom is a problem, but it does not receive the defense boost from the snow. So I think we should just one-shot it, and I think we should be fine because even though after another defense drop from close combat, or Spadef drop in this case, Ninetales might have a kill on us with Blizzard or something, I think this is going to be Aurora Veil because we already talked about it really liking Aurora. By the way, this is a range, but it's like a 98% chance. I was just assuming we'd hit this, and we do. Okay. That's a risk I was willing to live with. Not hitting the Rotom there. Show me Aurora Veil. Perfect. Okay, this is over. Is it? Hang on. Okay, this is not over, but we should be able to manufacture a win. We need to get rid of the snow. I think it's here. And hopefully Blizzard just misses. Camera Up can never die because it's Focus Sash. Okay, it does hit both. Fortunately, no Frostbite on... Oh, we can't get Frostbitten because, right. Okay, Camera Up save. It could have never died because of, Did we just double here, by the way? Yeah, with that damage roll, Camera Up should never be able to die. We don't have to worry about residual Frostbite damage because of the sun, but also because we're Magma Armor. So I think we literally just Moonblast and Heavy Slam. And then protect the next turn if we have to. That did nothing. Oh, but Snowscape's beautiful. I'm totally cool with this. So this is going to reduce this Heavy Slam damage even more. But it's totally fine. Is that a crit? No, it just does that much. Okay. So I think we just can replay the position now. And we win. Always have weather control is basically the MO. And we should be totally fine. I actually didn't think Camera Up was going to make an appearance in this fight, but just bulky enough to hang out here. Perfect. And that's Lorelei. Not bad. I kind of figured it was going to go like that, but just like the nerves thing I talked about at the beginning. You're better than I thought. Going on ahead. You only got a taste of the Pokemon League's power. Oh, sure. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, we ready for Bruno? I am so nervous. I don't have anything more to do in this room, so let's just go forward. I thought my nerves would be better after how well that fight went, but they're not. My anxiety is actually through the roof. I felt okay when I was switching the teams up, but or switching the items up or whatever it is called. Items, move slots, all that jazz for the next fight. Okay, Bruno. Bruno. 2 teams. Let's run through them quickly. Team 1, Great Tusk, Urshifu Rapid, Iron Valiant, Iron Hands, Zacian Crowned, Mega Lucario. Team 2, Infernape, Urshifu Single Strike, Komodo, Iron Valiant, Zacian Crowned, Mega Lucario. The 2 differences between the Lucarios, by the way, is the first one's special and the second one's physical. We have answers-ish to both, but they play very differently, so that's worth noting. The teams are similar. The biggest issue on both of them is the Zacian by far. If you made me pick, I'd take Team 2, but both teams have issues. So, like, I'm not gonna, I prefer to get good RNG and get team 1 than get bad RNG and get team 2, because that's how kind of close they are. We do have prep, obviously. We'll get into it as the fight goes. I'm not gonna explain both fights because it's just so much to unpack. But let's see what team we get. There's nothing more I can do, right? I shouldn't be nervous because we've done everything we can. So we just gotta trust and lock in. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger. Without limits. I've lived and trained with my fighting Pokemon. And that will never change. ATL. We will grind you down with our superior power. Who? Ha. Okay, buddy. Let's do it. So we're going to see Infernape or Great Tusk. Great Tusk, we U-turn. Infernape, we Surging Strikes. I said I wasn't going to complain. I'm not going to. But I did say in the single battles I would go really slow and take notes. So we're going to take note. Infernape on the board. This is probably going to be a switch. No, it just gives it to me? Okay, this is so good. We just get a Pokemon for free. I was so expecting a switch here. I was so expecting a switch. But, I mean, just a free Pokemon, we take it. We freaking take it. Komodo. I can calc, but I know I'm just going Flutter every single day of the week. This is actually a really good Pokemon to see. I don't care. I literally don't care. Flutter, we calc this. Flutter hard counters. I'm Babiri Berry if it wants to do that, but like... do I still outspeed, by the way? I think I calc this and I can't remember that. I think I still do outspeed. No, I don't. Okay, I lied. I couldn't remember. But I knew we had good answers to this. Okay. Babiri Berry. I'm a little... It could have been better if he's, in theory, could have Cling or Sold again because it didn't see kill. Then we would have been higher HP, and we could have kept our Babiri Berry, but... Get it out of here. This is an amazing start, by the way. Okay. This is... I knew this was going to be scary. All right. Catching up on my notes. Okay. As I've talked about, we did some pretty heavy AI research. And I believe what we learned is that this thing can never Swords Dance if it sees kill, which I didn't think was true. I thought it could always Swords Dance no matter what. But what this means is it means this is obviously never close combat, but it is in fact Behemoth Blade or Wild Charge. It's 50-50 because I'm not full health, even though Wild Charge would normally be disincentivized. It might be disincentivized in general because it'll take recoil. I don't really know. But Wild Charge does always kill because of the chip that Komodo did. Regardless, it's here. And why I was gabbing is because we were hoping for Wild Charge, obviously, because we're immune. Yeah. You never get it, though. Should do half. Okay. Does it see kill? Now. Always kill with close combat. And always kill with Behemoth Blade, actually. This means I have to go Salamence. Which is fine, because Salamence was mainly here for the Urshifu Rapid Strike. So... it is fine. The reason we didn't go this is because it's more likely to get close combat this way. I guess we still could have got Behemoth Blade, though, which would have been disastrous. Okay, so we've nullified this thing's Interpret Sword. Use up our Intimidate. And also, we got a defense drop on it. I actually think we're in an okay-ish position. Yeah, because it's Val, Urshifu single, and Mega Lucario left. Okay. So please show me Swords Dance. I mean, this is a crit for the run, by the way. Had some lag, so I thought the HP bar was dropping faster, but it's not. Okay. So now we're faster in our Earthquake kills. Now we are faster in our Earthquake kills. And it gives it to me. That was not my Zacian plan, by the way. I had Focus Sash and Fernate blind up to try to get on a Swords Dance. This works too. This works too. Okay, this is why we pick Mence from the game corner, because it can do things like this. I think I got a switch here. I don't kill it, and it kills me, so. We can't I'm not calking, because there's nothing to calc. Weezing has to fucking go. Weezing has to go. Weezing's gotta go. Oh, Sucker Punch is so good because it's our priority kill. Okay. Not missing, yeah, there's no reason to risk Will-O-Wisp miss here. We just play rough. I have Black Sludge too. That was a roll. That was not guaranteed, but I guess we hit. Okay, we take those for sure. Play Rough is a move tutor move, so normally Strange Steam would have been guaranteed there, but we need Play Rough for a Pokemon later in the run. And we can't get Play Rough back via Relearn, so we needed to do Play Rough, and we needed the other moves we have on Weezing here in case Team 1 had come out. Okay, catch up on my notes. Zacian gone. I mean, I could honestly go either here, and then it's Val, huh? Okay, so... I gotta think about what's better overall. Does this always see kill? We have an amazing position. We cannot squander this. I need to slow down and think. Yeah, this thing always blows me up with Meteor Mash. It does never kill a Bullet Punch though, so this is always Meteor Mash. It's definitely either Urshifu or Val. I just need to figure out the difference. Or Urshifu or Infernape. Okay, it's Urshifu, and here's why. It's Urshifu, and because Urshifu should always get, because it's only Val in the back now, and Urshifu should always get either Thunderbolt or Moonblast from the Val, which we switch into better with Camerupt. And Camerupt, I hope Camerupt's not too low. This is close combat. This is not over, by the way. Because I've said this before, but if we lose a Pokemon before Gary, the run's over. We might not lose, but like that fight, but the run's over. We need all our Pokemon before sacking anything, and that is only permissible when it's Gary. So even though this has gone amazing, it's not over because we could get crit on the Val. I mean, I can't calc here. Like, I literally just have to go camera ups. Right? That doesn't make sense. I should calc. Yeah, I have to go. I have to go here. I don't know about calcing. Please, Thunderbolt. Dude, Thunderbolt, you know you want to. No, it's gonna Moonblast. It's incentivized. Did it really have that kill? Now it's random. I gotta go here. Okay, I don't know if that's good or not. Let's see how much this does. That does over half. Now I gotta go, like... I can't win. Okay. Can I live a Shadow Ball? Maybe. Oh, it's Trick Room. Oh, it's just Moonblast. I just kill. If we live, we win. Just don't crit. Trick Room also would have worked. Oh my god. That's last mon, right? I thought we were wiping there for a second. I think we got lucky and then unlucky. Or unlucky and then lucky. My job is done. Go face your next challenge. Yeah, please. So, I didn't calc. I didn't realize it could be Aura Spear on Urshifu. The whole reason I played that was to... Yeah, we got super lucky. I guess it maybe had to be Aura Spear on Infernape, though. That all happened so fast. And I didn't take my time. But I don't think there was anything else I could have done. Like, I think Camera Up should have beat that, but it got too low. And then I went Infernape hoping to get like a cheeky move. And then Flutter pulled it out. Oh my god. Okay.